What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Let's Talk. And this time we're going to be taking a look at Ys 9 Monstrum Nox. I'm about 20 hours into the game. I know it came out in February, but I've been having to do a lot of stuff. So, you know how I do. I try to get them in as much as I can. But this is the latest in the Ys series of games. And this sees Adal and Dogi travel to Balduq. And while there, Adal is arrested and turned into what they call a monstrum. Now Adal has to unravel the mystery of Balduq, and that pretty much is the whole basis of the story. It's the very quick synopsis of Ys 9. So basically, you're there. It's known as the prison city, and basically, while there, Adal gets accused. He's kind of brought up on some weird charges by the Roman government, and that leads to him being in prison, which in turn leads to him being turned into a monstrum, and he is a fugitive basically from the law while trying to unravel what's going on in this prison city. Now, that being said, there's a lot of little mysteries going on with the game, and one of them I can't say anything about because it'll spoil the game. So I'm not going to talk about that right now. What I will do is go over what I like and what I think can be improved. So let's start off with the likes. The gameplay is reminiscent of Ys 8. So if you've played Ys 8 on the Lacrimosa of Dana, I think you'll enjoy this one. The combat is challenging without being frustrating, like Ys 8 was. There are multiple difficulty levels, and it actually makes the game accessible. I know some people were complaining about like it's just too easy. I don't really think so. It depends on how much experience you have with action RPGs. It can be easier for people who are familiar with the Ys series, but if you're not familiar with the Ys series, it'll probably take a little bit of getting used to, just because the way the control layout is set up. So there's that, and how different each of the characters play. Characters, they have their own specific little quirks, and I think Falcom does a great job of making them interesting. And that's one of the things I do like about the Nihon Falcom games, like Ys and the Trails of Cold Steel series. Each of the characters, they do a good job of making them very interesting and giving you stuff to keep you engaged with the characters. And I actually kind of like the characters so far, especially the monstrums themselves. I think the character design and the music are both excellent. I really enjoy the music in this game a little bit more than I did in Ys 8. So I think that's actually pretty good. The city of Balduq, while it does feel a little small, it is an interesting place. And I think that the more you open up the city, the better the game gets. So it's one of those situations where I think they did a good job on the layout and everything, and how it looks and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't mind it, but I do have an issue with it, and I'll get to that and what I think can be improved. The side quests. I have not played a game where the side quests are this deep for an RPG. Like, some of the side quests was in there, like, okay, some of the songs that I've done so far, I'm like, okay, this is ridiculously deep. And you need to do the side quests just because they'll help you out when you do what they call the Grimwald Noxes. Now, if you've played Ys 8, they will remind you of the Beast Raids from Ys 8. That's pretty much what the Noxes are. And you have to do those in order to open up different sections of the city or to move the story along. And that's why the reason why you would need to do the side quests is because a lot of the side quests that I've played so far actually help me get characters that help out during those Noxes. So yeah, you might want to make sure you do the side quests and all that good stuff. Now, what do I feel can be improved? Ys 8 just felt bigger, and while I do like the overall look of Ys 9, it does feel a little small in comparison to Ys 8. Like, the Isle of Saren in Ys 8 just felt bigger, and this game it doesn't feel as big. Some of those Noxes, they're just not as fun for me for some reason, and a couple of them they're kind of repetitive as well. The thing about the beast raids in Yeast 8 was they kind of felt different because they either moved you to a different location or they changed up what enemies you had to fight. In this, they kind of change up the enemies, but it still feel like the majority of the enemies are the same, and that's why it's not as fun for me. For some reason, I'm hoping they get better, but at the moment right now, when I do them, I'm just like, okay, let me just try to get through this as quickly as possible. Overall, I am enjoying the game. I'm actually enjoying it a lot. So it's very interested in hearing what some of you guys feel about if you've played it. Now it is available right now on the PS4 slash PS5. It is supposed to be coming to PC and Nintendo Switch this summer. So they haven't put a date out, but I'm guessing it's probably going to either be May or June when it comes out. If you prefer to get it on the Switch, if you have played Yeast 8 on Switch, there are some upgrades. There are some stuff that they give you at the beginning of Yeast 9. If you have a completed game file on your Switch. So I'm guessing they did the same thing for PS4. I didn't play it on the PS4. Yeast 8 on the PS4. I played it on Switch, so I didn't get that. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself so far. I think it is a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I would love to hear what you guys think. If you want, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of it. Have you finished it? Have you completed it? What did you think overall? And thanks for listening to this Let's Talk, and I'll see you guys on the next vid. Peace out, peeps.